What's up, guys? It is Arcanized here, back with another video. Today, I'm going to be reviewing Titans Season 1, which literally just wrapped up today. I saw the final episode like 2 hours ago, and now I am here to review it. Now, Titans Season 1 is one of the best DC TV seasons of all time. It was really, really great. I wouldn't say it's the best. I prefer, like Arrow Season 2 more in that. But it was a very good season. So this was kind of the staple of the DC Universe streaming service. It's what got most people, involved in buying that, along with all the other things. And it was a very good season. It starts off the Titans kind of coming together, forming a team, developing characters, and to be honest, it was a lot better than it should have been. I could see this season being boring, but it really wasn't. Besides, 1 or 2 episodes, there weren't, any downright bad episodes. The pilot wasn't amazing. Episode 10 wasn't amazing, but none of them were downright bad, and that's very tough to do, even in an 11-episode season. That was kind of strange, 11 episodes. It was supposed to be 13, but they cut it down, and this season, it has great action. I love all the characters. Some of my favorite episodes would have to be Together, Jason Todd, Hank and Don, and the finale. Which, the finale, it was slightly underwhelming. That's one of the negatives with this season, is even though the finale was really good, it's not my favorite episode. And after all of that build-up, it should have easily been my favorite episode. It also had such an awesome premise with Dick going back to Gotham City. But honestly, I still found it enjoyable and fun. My main issue with this season is the CGI. Because the CGI is very bad. The blood is legit ketchup. They can't do CGI in this season. And that is one of my negatives. It's not a huge negative, though, because the CGI was still better than, Supergirl. For sure, and probably The Flash, too. Honestly, it was just a very good season. I found myself getting more and more into it as the season went on, because at first I was kind of just yeah, okay, this is cool. It's good. Live-action Titans, yay. But as the season went on, I started to find myself more and more hyped for each and every single episode. Now, Together is one of the best episodes of DC TV. It's not the best, again, but it was so good because we get that build up and build up and build up, and they finally come together in that episode, so it is my favorite of the season. Jason Todd is also phenomenal. Hank and Don, I really, really liked, and at first I wasn't a huge fan of Hank, but then I grew to like him. All of the characters in this season I like. I like Don and Troy. I like the main Titans. I love Hawk and Dove. It was a great season. Also, though, the editing for this fight scenes wasn't very good. The action itself was incredible, but the editing sucked, which made the action seem a little less oh my gosh, that was absolutely incredible. Honestly, I felt like they did a very good job with the storyline this season, going up and building and building. And yes, the climax was a little anticlimactic, but I still found it good, and the storytelling was definitely a plus of this season. Overall, this season was just great. I love Dick. Dick Grayson in this season is phenomenal. I love him. I think they did a great job, and the actor does a amazing job at portraying him. One of my favorite on-screen Robins, for sure. Also, Starfire in this season, I felt like she got a lot of hate that wasn't deserved. I actually really liked her in this season. I love Dawn, Hank grew on me a lot after that Hank and Dawn episode. I really liked it. Rachel wasn't my absolute favorite, but I found her really, like, a good character. And she had the most development, I would say, this season, besides maybe Dick. And I don't know, like, I get that she's a big part of the Titans mythos and team. I would have liked to see them develop a few other characters a little more. But honestly, that's not a big downside because Rachel was a very good character. Also, Gar, I really found enjoyable, and I loved that he was the only one in the Titans that was really just like, he had this light inside of him, and he didn't really let anything get to that. Even when, they were down and stuff, he was still cracking jokes and trying to make the best out of it, and I really liked that for Gar. This season doesn't have a clear main villain. It's kind of just the lead up to Trigon, who will be the main villain of the second season, basically. And that's fine. I would have liked to see a real main villain, but, they had this lead up to Trigon, they had his followers, and it was fine. Overall, the season was great. I would not say it's the best DC TV season of all time, but I will give it a 9.2 out of 10. I think they did a great job with this season, and it gets me very excited for the next. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you all next time. Peace out. Family are strong, forever fight as one.